Hey folks, it's your boy Ray here, and I'm back at it again with an in-depth perception on not only how the Lakers performed during the Summer League, but as well as an in-depth look at all five positions. More or less on how winning the summer championship channels into the preseason and the regular season. First and foremost, I want to thank all of my subscribers and new subscribers for commenting and leaving feedback over the last several weeks and the discussions led on each video. As a token of appreciation, I will be sending a Lonzo Ball jersey to a random subscriber at the beginning of the season. Now you have to be a subscriber to be chosen, so stay tuned in for that. My goal is to reach 10,000. Let's see how we do. But the topic of conversation is what we've seen and what we've learned from Summer League and what's next. What's the idea behind getting better? Although I must say that it was only rookies and second-year players, yada, 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 yada. So whatever happens during Summer League doesn't always translate into the regular season. We've seen some of our elite players not do so well and vice versa. I'm excited for the Los Angeles Lakers this season, as we have not tasted the playoffs in 4 years. We've had several coaches in recent years, players sleeping on the bench, wasting money on several players, and having Magic Johnson take over, supplying a new arsenal of talent with the recent 2017 NBA draft, ridding the distractions, and yet we are winning the championship during Summer League. How can each of our players be used for the ultimate success and rid our playoff drought? Where will this young core and inexperienced Laker team take us? Will Lonzo end our drought? Time will tell. Here's a look at the 5 things we've learned from the Los Angeles Lakers Summer League.
Point guard. 1. Runs the offense by controlling the ball and making sure it gets to the right players at the right time.
Lonzo Ball, the second pick in the 2017 draft, a baller by definition. Through his first year at UCLA, he excelled. His offense shattered opponents. His passes channeled players' confidence. His basketball IQ sets him apart from the pack. He's considered to be a conductor. He runs the offense from the first touch of the ball. As he gathers rebounds, teammates Kyle Kuzma and Ivica Zubac understands the dynamics of his game. With the flick of the wrist, the ball is thrown full court, and whether it's Kuzma or Caruso, the ball lands perfectly in their hands to complete the play. By assisting, he's creating points. With less turnovers, he's keeping the opponents from scoring. Although he made an amazing transition into the Summer League, time will tell what he can do. Will his shot excel over opponents like Russell Westbrook or Damian Lillard? Will he be able to keep from turning the ball over at a high rate? Although we can criticize over and over on his defense, we can't let that distract you from what he came here to do. Yes, defense is a key part of it. I think it revolves undergoing a team game. How will he compare to the Steph Currys or the John Walls? Don't let the shooting under 40% distract you from the less turnovers and the triple doubles. Let's see how the preseason pans out. This is truly the year of the young point guard.
Shooting guard. A shooting guard's main objective is to score points for his team.
Josh Hart finishes the Summer League playing in 2 games and averaging 10 points and 4 rebounds across 22.5 minutes. Hart is expected to battle for reserve minutes in the backcourt behind the likes of Lonzo Ball, Jordan Clarkson, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in the backcourt during the upcoming season. He's a scorer nonetheless. Being consistent from the field is important, especially for his position. When your other shooting guards are taking better shots, banking more shots, it's going to be hard to be in rotation. Maybe a few games here and there, but with Vanderblue taking charge as well, it seems like the competition for shooting guard is a bit challenging. Will his shooting stray from competing this year? Although he struggled in Summer League, will it pan out for him to be in the rotation? Magic Johnson hasn't said a word about JC all season. Maybe because he's not worth a dime around the league. Truly disappointing. But Josh Hart has a lot of growing to do with the young talent around him.
Small forward. One of the most versatile positions on the court. One must be a scorer and a definitive rebounder behind the power forward and center.
Brandon Ingram, I can't speak much on him. I've noticed a player who went from having no aggression and no attitude to the complete opposite a year later. His first game was amazing, let alone his only game. Magic decided to bench him for the rest of Summer League due to cramps. He played outstanding though. The lob from Lonzo clearly showcased what's to come. And Ingram is going to keep getting stronger day in and day out. Consider this idea about Mr. Untouchable. What will he look like 3 years from now? When teams are building for post-Warrior and Cavs era, Ingram signifies the security behind our future. Lonzo, Ingram, and Kuzma, mark my words, will all be stars and dominating in the West.
Power forward. A large forward who plays in the low post and typically has good rebounding skills.
Kyle Kuzma, by far a stud. He's what I like to call the light-skinned LeBron. As a power forward though, he's versatile, has a profound shooting stroke, energetic, and his length provides a challenge for others. Kyle's high performance of play shouldn't question whether he belongs in the league, but whether will Magic Johnson be smart enough to move pieces to keep him. He's definitely gonna keep Julius Randle and Larry Nance on their heels. They're probably sitting back watching Kyle like,
why did they draft?
If they don't work on their shooting, you can guess that the light-skinned LeBron will be starting soon. The chemistry between this already young team is going to be hard to defeat, at least offensively. There's no doubt that we can compete. With 30 points and 10 rebounds in the Summer League championship game, not to mention winning MVP of the finals, he's bound to be successful. I want him to start. He was well over 70% in transition and at spot-up jumpers. And Julius Randle is in his last season of his contract. There's no telling what Magic can do with him. Kyle was a late draft pick and proved and showed you all that he is supposed to be here. Julius Randle may want to open his eyes.
Center, normally the tallest person on the team, and has a great deal of strength and body mass as well.
Thomas Bryant, another rookie drafted late coming into Summer League on a newly structured, temporarily Laker team. Because let's face it, the team will change next season. All these new faces now, yet most are one-year deals. We drafted Thomas with intentions on not being a D-League player. I do see him being a two-way player for us, and the fact that he split most of his playing time with Ivica Zubac only means he's going in a rotation. I don't see it anytime soon though, since Lopez provides that lengthy postman that Lonzo needs, and considering Ivica Zubac is our future, but Zubac really should watch out. At his size, he's quick, he runs the ball very well. How we got him at the 42nd pick is beyond a still to me.